Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 11th October, 2022. It is a Tuesday, the day of Mars, the day of intention, the day of action. And we've got a couple of interesting transits today. We've got Sun in Libra trining Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. That's the Sun in Libra trining Saturn, which is retrograding in Aquarius. So patience is required here. And not only that, like patience where we didn't have patience before, that might be present. Gives us a little bit of an opportunity to understand how processes work within things that we want to move forward in. You know, how we weren't able to move forward before. We kind of understand what's going on. We're like, okay, you know what? I can see why that was happening that way. You're kind of a little bit more at peace with it. You also understand like the process of it a little bit more. It can be a little bit easier today. And also something that didn't depend on you and needed to be decided reaches your final verdict. Like you're able to actually reach some sort of conclusion on it. It may not be particularly like great that you've had to wait for that, but that's fine. It's just one of those things. I get the idea of I told you so kind of vibe, or I knew that this was going to happen kind of vibe. Does it matter really? You know, I kind of get that sense of like it's better to be wrong and be kind of friendly with people rather than to be right and be all alone. Do you know what I mean? There are some times, and particularly with Virgos, I know that like it's good to be right. But, and also as a Gemini as well, I can feel that as well. But sometimes for the cooperation of others, it could be quite nice just to leave it, just to allow it to be what it is. And we've also got Mars in Gemini squaring Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Now, I don't know, with this energy, it's just it's quite all over the place. Neptune is retrograding in Pisces. That's really powerful, even though Mars in Gemini is also powerful. So there's this kind of like locking. It's kind of like bumping heads. Like, I want to be all dreamy and like, you know, intuitive. No, we need direction and we need to know what we're doing right now. So with that kind of like, I just feel like this kind of energy. So just give yourself time. Anything that you want to be creative with today is a really good thing. So just allow yourself to be creative today, particularly with it being Mars Day. But anyway, that's 3.5 minutes of talking about the astrology and the energy. Let's see what the cards have to say on this day. Today, I'm reading with the Tarot del Fuego, and I'll be clarifying with the Prism Oracle on the 11th October 2022, which is a Tuesday. What do the cards have to say today? Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, it came up like that, so I'll leave it like that. Okay, we've got the Hermit. We've got the Five of Cups. We have got Justice. Okay. Okay, Major Arcana, you know, just come out. Wow, what's going on today? Oh my God. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what's going on here? Strength, Knight of Wands, Death, the Fool reversed, Justice, the Hermit, 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy is the Knave of Pentacles. What am I seeing here? I do apologise. I'm a little bit fuzzy-headed. That moon, God, I don't know what it did to me. I ended up waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and having to do some kind of ritual. It was just really, oh God, to sort myself out. Anyway, no, that sounded really ominous, but it wasn't anything like that. I've just been working through something recently, and the full moon woke me up to perform this particular ritual so that it would be at its most potent form at that time, which was very interesting. Bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Pentacles reversed. Good. I like that. So, it seems like everything is working out. Divine timing is working out. This Justice is 8. Then we have 9, which is the Hermit. So it's almost like this sense of introspection. And I'm also getting like this sense of you having to look towards some kind of internal magic, system, meditation, anything that you kind of look at within yourself to cope with some kind of disappointment that you've had. There may have been a situation that hasn't turned out in the way that you thought it would do, and it's really actually given you like a lot of grief. It really has. Like this, the Five of Pentacles is a really tough card. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, they're tough cards. A lot of pain is surrounded them. This is disappointment and regret, and this is feeling left out and shut out, not being able to be, people aren't noticing how much pain that you're in. Now, because this was the first one that came out and it's sideways, it means to me that, you're starting to alleviate yourself from this pain. But I think there's also a sense of you understanding that you have a choice of whether or not that you are going to react in this way. Yeah, it's really disappointing. Let's not shy away from that fact, and let's not hide away from it. Let's not deny ourselves that. Let's recognize that this is really painful. It's painful. It's shit. Okay. Full stop, it's shit. But, Justice is doing this for a certain reason. And it's doing this for you to find out something about yourself. It's interesting with this moon like this. So it's almost like once the new moon is starting to come in, we've just had the full moon. So once this kind of like phase is coming in, so maybe in the next 14 days, or maybe a bit longer than that now, isn't it? So maybe within the next 28 days. Oh, is it 28? No, it'd be in the next 14. In the next 14 days, things are going to change like drastically. So you've got the Hermit here, which gives you a chance to kind of go inward. The light, now, this particular Hermit is blindfolded. So this is something about that you won't be able to see. You have to look inwards. You have to see the light within. This is when everything around you is not actually, it seems quite chaotic here. And what's really interesting is that this Hermit card reminds me of an ayahuasca journey, because it's just like all of this stuff that's going on and your eyes are closed. So, and that's usually what happens. It's just really interesting. And then you've got this Five of Cups, which is kind of like assimilating the disappointment and everything that's happened. But there's a real opportunity that's come here, and I wouldn't be surprised if, weirdly enough, through all of the pain and the disappointment, you actually get an opportunity that's going to give you money. It's actually going to be quite profitable. There's a sense of transformation that has arisen as a result of this. It's so interesting. Really good cards, actually. And you've also got strength. This has been a real test of your strength, your tenacity, this double disappointment, double D's, double disappointment. I don't know what's going on. There's been this. It just says to me that there's this intense situation which has literally ruptured everything. I wouldn't be surprised if it's been a disappointment in your emotional life, a disappointment in your financial life, and a disappointment in your home, or with something else that's to do with your house, or something that might even be to do with your health as well. Because the Knave of Pentacles, I don't know, something about that Knave of Pentacles kind of gives me something about health. So, yeah, and it's kind of making you think, right, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to harness all of the kind of tools that I've got before I make a move, before I go forward. I'm really seeing the bells here. And this is a warning to me. Not the warning in the sense of don't go and do this, but as if to say to yourself, not a warning, maybe that's the wrong word, but it's a reminder. There we go. That's a better word. It's a reminder to tell you. And it's interesting because the house is the right way up when we look at it there. So what that says to me is that you've got this. You have got this better than you realize. You really have. Knave of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. This is going to change faster than you realize. It's almost like a flash. I don't know how your week's been, my friends, but my week has been insane. This week from Monday to Monday has been an absolute roller coaster. And I can absolutely see this. And that's why we've got this Knight of Wands energy here. The Knave of Pentacles is the opportunity that's come from it. And this is the strength that's grown as a result. But it's almost like you've just gone through this. It's almost like the last stage of the chrysalis has actually just happened right there and then. Like it's like pop, there you go, and you're like, whoa, I'm here, and I don't know if I'm ready, and I've still got goo all over my wings, and I'm still in a lot of pain, and yeah, so yeah, it's crazy stuff, but it's exceptionally transformative. Okay, you got two, my friends. You got trust. So trust in the situation. I love that. Oh my Lord, would you look at that? Look at that. Trust and surrender to this hellish situation. Because trust me, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's absolute nuts. I'm telling you this. I don't know if you can feel it, that I'm going through this as well. So like, it's been nuts. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. This is a rebalancing. There is no more are you going to see yourself like trying to get the little pittance from the, you know, it's not about that. It's about this equal give and take. It's about you recognizing what you've sacrificed. And that's not what's going to happen this time. It's not what's going to happen. This is a rebalancing with justice is there as well. Because I see that card actually as a kind of lesser justice when it's reversed. In a way, because it's like the rebalancing of energies, and when it's the right way up, it's when justice is the wrong way up. So it's very interesting, but surrendering and trusting this situation is going to be what's going to help you today. Wow, what a beautiful message. I'm loving this. You've got it. You've got this. You've got this, my friends. You've got this. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I loved it. If you liked it, please do subscribe for more videos. And also just have a beautiful day, my friends. I'm really sorry. I've got a cold, so I'm a bit like, oh, not feeling great. But that's probably why I'm so excited. Anyway, have a great day, my darlings. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.